Hello, 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 my collectors, my loves, my angels. How are you? How are you doing today? Good morning. Um, I want to say happy birthday to those celebrating a birthday. Happy birthday, my Aquarians. I also want to say congratulations for anything that you're celebrating in life, and get well wishes for anyone under the weather or not feeling well today. This is our read for today, so I need to do my morning devotion for you guys. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you foster in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but by your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to your leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of your spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for being a constant God and a filling source of strength. In Jesus' name, amen. I want to ask my guardian angel protect me as I do this read, as well as my guardian angels, my ancestors watch over me. Allow me to see the unseen, hear the unheard, feel the emotions, the energy of the person that held back. I kind of blessed the table already and I did a read, and I want to go over it with you and what it's really saying. Okay, we're going to break it down into segments. I'm going to go over each thing with you one by one. First thing we have is lies. It tells me that there was deception, half truths, someone playing both sides, someone hiding what they're doing. It's giving you weren't told the whole story. Now, this could be someone in your energy, or it could be you, collective, if you were the one not giving the whole story. We have love. This is not new love. It's more like real feelings still exist. Love was involved. Love is still motivating the situation. But the love is sitting in the dark bowl like hidden love, guarded love, complicated love. We have the female. This is showing that there's feminine energy in the situation. It can be you, collective. Hell, it could be me. But it is showing that a woman involved, a feminine spirit energy, more like a divine feminine. So this being in the midst of lies and love lets me know that this female is the main target of the lies. We then have runaway. Is someone avoiding accountability? It's giving ghosting, running from responsibility, disappearing when it's time to face the truth, emotionally immature energy. So basically, they lied and then they ran. I have suicide. So I want to be very clear. It does not literally mean that although someone in the energy could be using my manipulation of 313 when I said that, to say that this is what they're going to do for attention, for emotional manipulation, okay? But in this deck, how I'm reading it in this read is as emotional breakdown, depression, loneliness, hopelessness. I can't take it anymore. Self-destruction. Someone starting to spiral out of control. It's the energy of the truth is crushing them. The devil. This confirming this, how they're feeling, okay? It shows that this person may have had addictions. They have toxic attachments, obsession, manipulation, lust over love, dark influences. They make low vibrational choices. It's telling me that this person is in a very, very toxic cycle right now. Surveillance. This is confirmation to what we've looked at already. This is somebody watching you, stalking your social media, checking your pages, asking about you through others, keeping tabs on you, watching from fake accounts. They're a silent watcher. So even if they ran after they lied, they never stopped watching you. I have cult. It's not literally a cult, although it can mean that someone's manipulating the energy, does black magic, speaks ill about you, that they do dabble in this 505. But it's giving me a group of people influencing them. Toxic friendship group, surrounded by a bunch of yes men. People gossiping together, karmic circle, people doing spiritual work against you, people bonded through negativity. Desert. Someone's dealing with loneliness. They feel isolated or either isolating themselves from others. Spiritually, they feel dry, like they're not connected with God, the universe, the spirits. They feel alone, empty inside. They feel abandoned. They have no support. This is somebody that feels left out in the cold. It's given they thought the streets would love them, but they're finding they're alone. You know, I did a read, check out my page a couple days ago on the streets and how the streets aren't protecting them or the streets are turning on them. Burial means an ending. Something is being laid to rest. An ending that cannot be undone. Consequences. The truth is coming out. There's been closure given. You're deading the situation, or people around them are deading a situation. It's the universe way of saying that this chapter is done, so put it in the ground. So if I look at all of what we just went over, I'm getting someone lied about love, or either they lied because of love. There's definitely a female involved, either you or another woman. This person ran from the truth. Now they're mentally spiraling, trapped in toxic habits, and being influenced by negative people, i.e. the cult. They're watching you from a distance, but they're lonely, spiritually dry, and losing support. The situation is being buried either by you, by spirit, or by karma. I feel like a lot of you are already going to non-contact, put an end, and have put closure to this in some way, form, or another. But I keep going back to this love card because it's here, but it's not saying take them back. It's saying love was real, but it was poisoned by lies, toxicity, and outside influence. It also means that they still love you. You still have a soul tie. They regret what they did. They miss the love you gave them. But because we have so many other negative cards, so much devil energy around them, it's saying that the love is not safe until they clean up the lies and the devil energy. That has to be removed in order for this love to be safe. And they're not going to be able to have access to you until then. With surveillance and cult out here calling my attention, it's given that there's a group gossiping and watching you. People are stalking your page together. Someone's feeding them information about you, or people are spiritually trying to control the outcome of you and them. They know how this person feels. So your spirit is warning you to protect your energy. Keep your business private. Don't overshare anything online. The advice that Spirit is giving is you are the love that they lost. You are the truth they couldn't handle. You are the peace that they ran from. It's time to bury it. Bury it and let karma do what it does. Balance the situation out. So if I just look at your past life with them, what lies, what love, with female collective, and you tell me if it resonates, drop something in the comment if it does. Your past with them gives that there was real love involved, but it got mixed with dishonesty, and the female was at the center of it. It could be that they lied to you, they lied about you, or they lied because they were dealing with another feminine. Either way, the love was real, but the truth wasn't. If I take in the runaway, the devil, the suicide, as for the present, as for what's happening right now, this is what it's saying. They're running from accountability. Emotionally, they're spiraling, and they're dealing with depression, anxiety, or guilt of what they did to you. They're stuck in toxic patterns, possibly drinking, using substance, overindulging in sex, and feeling obsessive over you, of your energy. So it's giving their self-destructing, and they don't know how to face what they did to you. This person's definitely avoiding you. The current behavior with the surveillance, they're watching your page. They're watching your moves, checking if you're with someone, trying to see if you missed them, keeping tabs on you without speaking. So even if they ran away, even though they ran away, they're still emotionally attached to you. So what's coming soon? What you can expect to come up from them? Their friend group, their karmic circle, that's going to start to fall apart. People are going to turn on them. They get exposed or talked about. They lose support. They feel alone. The streets are kicking them in the butt. It's giving they're about to be abandoned by the same people that they chose over you. With burial being the final outcome, it's saying that the situation gets laid to rest. And major endings are happening in their life. A cycle is being closed permanently. Something is getting exposed that just cannot be undone. The burial doesn't always have to mean that you're never going to speak to this person again or hear from this person again. But what it does mean is even if you close the door for good, or if they come back, the relationship is never going to be the same. The old version of this relationship is dead. It was 1, 2, 3, 4 when I said that, because you're moving forward. So what Spirit is really saying in this situation is they lied, they ran, they spiraled, they watch you, their circles collapsing, and the situation between the two of you is dead. It ends. It's over. They loved you, but the love just wasn't enough to stop them from choosing toxicity. So if I wanted to see like what may happen with this person within the next 2 to 6 weeks, what you may notice is more watching, more random pop-ups, them indirectly reaching out, or a mutual person bringing them up, either bringing you up to them or bringing them up to you. Within the next 1 to 3 months, you might see they're going to hit a lonely season. They're falling out with people around them. The karmic circle is breaking apart. They're realizing their friends aren't their friends. They're seeing things clearly. People are seeing them clearly. Within the next 3 to 6 months, with the burial energy out here, there's going to be closure, final decisions, final transformation, or the connection. Somebody might be going through a separation or divorce. Business is ending. Business relationships is ending. So the advice for you with the female card, again, protect your energy. Don't overshare. Don't let guilt pull you back in. And don't let love override the red flags, the cautionary, which you already know, which you already witnessed with this person. Because this person is still under this devil energy. How are they more likely to contact you? At first, they're just going to watch you, watch your stories, Watch your posts. Like something old. Dog is confirming that for you. View from fake pages. They're going to ask mutual people, have they heard from you? What are you up to? How are you doing? Or they may accidentally bump into you somewhere. Pop up in line at a store or somewhere they see you because they've been watching you. They know what you're doing. You see, the first point of contact is going to be direct. Then silently, they're going to run away. It's giving they're likely to test the waters, send a short message, disappear again, and then come back again. It's giving inconsistent energy. They may say something like, hey, I've been thinking about you. You crossed my mind. How have you been? Can we talk? Because love is out here, they're more than likely going to try to soften you up. They want it to be emotional, make it nostalgic, kind of sweet words. I miss you. I never stop loving you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me. But because love is supported with lies, Spirit is telling you, don't let the love language. Don't be fooled. It's warning you. They're still not telling you the full truth. They're still avoiding giving you the full truth. See, lies is a really big part of this story. It's saying that they won't tell the full story at first. They will minimize what happened. They may even blame other people, deny certain things even happened. That's not how it happened, or that's not what I said, or try to convince you that you're seeing it wrong or you misinterpret it wrong. Somehow you got it twisted. They're going to try to rewrite the story, rewrite history. They'll come in taking partial accountability. 1717. I was going through a lot. You don't know what I was dealing with. It wasn't even like that. People were in my ear. I didn't mean it. It won't happen again. Give me another chance to prove it to you. Let me show you. I've changed. But because you still have this devil out here, you can't trust it, collective. This is what makes their return so tricky. Because usually when the devil shows up with this, it's that you might get a sexual message, a late night text, maybe even them under some form of substance. They may even pop up on you while drunk or under some form of substance. I miss your body, showing some forms of jealousy, trying to tempt you in some type of way, try to pull you back into this toxic cycle that they're in. So most likely you're going to hear from them in the evening or late at night, possibly even on a weekend. The suicide shows emotional manipulation. They're going to try to guilt trip you, tell you they're not okay. I'm losing everything. I messed up. You're the only one I could talk to. You've always been there for me. It's giving an energy of save me. This shows that there's still interference. So even if they come back, collective, there's still people around them, influencing them, watching you, gossiping, feeding them information, or trying to block this connection. That's why this situation is still so messy. You're not just dealing with them, you're dealing with their whole inner circle. You have to think about that's what you want. Why do they even want to come back to you? They want to come back because they're feeling lonely. They're losing friends. The karmic that they went to, they chose over you, is not giving them any peace. Spiritually, their life is dry. Nobody's supporting them. The streets aren't loving them. They miss your nurturing energy, your love, your support. It tells me you're going to be colder with them than you were before. If you respond, it won't be the same. And if you don't respond, this person's going to feel it real hard. Because for them, that's going to mean that it's final, it's over. It's no coming back. So to recap your timing, most likely you're going to hear from them late night, maybe on a Friday or a Saturday in the wee hours of the morning while they're under some form of influence, possibly. They're going to watch you from fake pages, silently stalking you, no words at first. And then either through a mutual friend or a post, they're going to do something to try to get your attention. So what Spirit is preparing you for now through this reading, through this spread, it's saying that they may ask for conversation, emotional support, forgiveness, another chance, someone to, somewhere even to stay if they're getting put out of a situation. They're looking for comfort, sex, intimacy. They want you to help them get out of this mess that they've created for themselves. Your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors are trying to warn you not to fall for the sweet words because there's no changed behavior. Love is present, yes. They love you. They've always loved you. That was never the question. But it's not clean love. It's not pure love. It's a karmic return to test your boundaries. I pulled some cards to try to see, well, what is this karma of this person? They, even though there was much love, they couldn't choose you over their toxic ways. The first one came out with step into divine timing. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Trust the delays. They're aligning your path. You see, this situation came to an end because there were some things you needed to learn. You needed to trust your past. If this person is meant to be a part of your life, they'll come back. You'll align. But pay attention. Pay attention to how they move, what they say. Pay attention to the red flags. Right now, you're being protected. You're under divine protection. This person has to come clean with the lies, remove themselves from this toxic energy in order to come back into your life. You see the karmic reflection? Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. This person taught you to place boundaries, stand up for yourself, know what real love is, healthy from toxic love. They made you see yourself in another light. Maybe you were overgiving to this situation. You needed to know how to promote that self-love first. Break free from emotional dependence. True independence comes from within. Free yourself from emotional reliance on others. Don't depend on other people to make you happy, to make you feel good, to validate you. You have to love yourself. Pour back into yourself. Know your self-worth, your value. Place boundaries. Don't allow people to just take from you. Release your past, abandonment issues, clean up those wounds, face things, whatever. Let go what no longer serves you. And then lastly, release suppressed emotions. Let the feelings you buried rise without shame. Cry, scream, breathe. Freedom begins when your expression flows. Whatever you have to do to let go of that pain, I feel like this person needs to release. They're running from all this accountability. They're sitting with all of this guilt, this lies. They know they did wrong. It's killing them. And that's why they're running. They can't stand to face you. They do feel in their heart of heart you're pulling away from them and it's over. But their lies, it just caught up with them. And they're still trying to lie. And it's being exposed. Collective, if this resonated with you, if this sounds like your story, your past, your present, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, so you can continue some more readings. I did post a couple of days ago about the streets turning against this person, and it looks like that's what's coming up. The very things they put ahead of everything, their love, are the very ones turning their back on them because of all the lies. Enjoy your day, collective. This is Marie.